Coming up on The Good Stuff, we're showing you how to shop smarter, save bigger, and feel like a total pro doing it. From hacks that slash your grocery bill, to style finds that look luxe, not pricey, to the insider secrets that can save you thousands on your next home. Our experts are revealing the pro moves that make all the difference. Smart shopping starts right now.
You shop like a pro so you can get the best bang for your buck. First up, Andrea Bucket takes us grocery shopping and shares her insider tips. Let's go.
There's only one place that a chef loves more than being in the kitchen, and that's being at the grocery store. And I know shopping can be a little overwhelming these days, so today I'm going to take you with me and show you how to shop like a chef. Chefs love to save money, and so do home cooks. One of my tips is that when it comes to buying protein, which can be a little bit more expensive, choose cuts of meat that are larger. Take them home and take a little time to break them down, and you can have multiple meals and save yourself a couple dollars per pound. Chefs are always looking for the most delicious ingredients, and one way to do that is to lean into seasonal produce. If it's local, even better. Local produce always lasts longer, looks amazing, and makes everything taste delicious. Chefs are always trying to reduce food waste, and one way they do this is by tracking inventory. Home chefs often miss that point, but by treating your home kitchen like a restaurant, you can track inventory and reduce your own food waste. You can even use AI as your personal inventory assistant. Hey, do I have any tortilla chips left at home?
Hi, Andrea. You are currently out of tortilla chips.
And there you have it, Mary. You don't have to be a chef to shop like a pro. With a little creativity, a little planning, and a help from AI, anyone can shop like a chef.
I love it. Everybody, please welcome Andrea Bucket. Andrea! Listen, going grocery shopping with you, what a thrill.
It's so much fun. It's like really my second favorite place to be instead of the kitchen. I love a grocery store.
I agree. Anytime I travel, I'm like, we should go into this grocery store.
Yeah. Does Aaron enjoy it?
He does.
Yeah, okay, good.
I think he enjoys my enjoyment of it.
Excitement.
I am so excited. I love that. I love that you took us through showing us some tips and tricks. We're going to get into those tips a little bit more now, though. We're going to start off with your first tip, which was to buy larger.
Right.
To save money.
That's right. So protein is typically where we spend the most money at the grocery store, right? So in order to save money, what I would suggest is to buy a cut that's a little bit larger. So we know this, if you buy a whole chicken and break it down, you're gonna save a couple of bucks per pound, which I love. You're always trading your time for money because at the grocery store, if they have to break it down, if they have to do something to the cut of meat, they're gonna charge you for that labor, right? So just a little bit of effort, you can save yourself a whole lot of money.
I love that. So for instance, this is a pork loin.
That's a pork loin.
That is a pork loin. This is, I think, half the height of me. But this was only $40.
Yeah.
That's a lot of meat for $40.
It's a lot of meat.
Yeah.
So, and this is one of the easier things to break down. Chicken's really easy as well. But what we've done is we've created sort of like 3 different styles of meals.
Okay.
So you get it home, you cut a little piece off, you have yourself a pork roast. Some potatoes, some apples, you just throw it in the oven, and you have a delicious Sunday dinner.
You could even pull that, do it in a slow cooker or a stew. Super great.
There's multiple things you can do with it. And you can even write on there, what you're going to do with it. So when you're like, I don't know what to do for dinner, head into your freezer and you already have it done for you.
Love that.
Then we're going to cut it into these sort of fast fry pork chops. They're boneless. These can be quite expensive, but these are nice for a quick weeknight meal. Make a quick cream sauce in the pan with it. You could also slice it up a little bit thinner and do like a fast fry pork for a stir fry.
Oh, nice.
Right? So you've got 1, 2, 3 ideas. And then one that I love, especially as it comes into the warmer months, is doing a little like brochette or skewer, right?
Yeah.
Cut those up. Now, because this is a loin, you want to cook it a little bit less because it has less fat in it, but you can marinate them, tuck them in the fridge or freezer, and then, you've got a meal.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I love that. That was great, Andrea.
Thank you.
Okay, moving on. Sticking protein, but we're going to talk really about using things that actually taste good.
Yeah,
And
so-
shopping for things that taste the best.
Yeah, so we love saving money, right? And chefs love to lean into things that taste the best. And typically that means what's local and in season. But if you live here in Canada, you know, a lot of our stuff is cellared right now in storage, or it comes from a greenhouse, which I absolutely love. But you can also take advantage of things that are in season that come from other places in the world.
Yeah.
So right now, fun fact, citrus is in season.
Yes.
So we're gonna do this delicious pan chicken with some honey ginger sauce. It's gonna be
Okay.
delicious. And we're gonna import, not honey ginger, citrus ginger and honey.
Yeah, love that.
All the flavors. Okay, so we started by browning the chicken off here. We got that nice and golden brown. And then we're gonna add some other flavors. I'm just gonna add these to the side a little bit.
Okay.
We've got a little chili flakes.
Beautiful, love
to give it
that.
a little bit of heat. We've got some ginger, which is gonna add fieriness, but it really balances out that beautiful citrus.
I love that. Ginger and citrus are such a good combination, and it gives a different level of heat.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep. Lime juice is great.
Ooh, really
You can also
punchy.
use like grapefruit juice would be a little
Ooh,
different
that'd be kinda
flair.
fun. I like that.
Right? A little sweet and sour moment. And then some fresh orange juice. Right? And we're gonna balance that all out with a little bit of honey.
Andrea, all of this is absolutely fantastic. Know what else would be great in here? Little mustard.
Little mustard, a little grainy
yeah,
mustard.
yeah.
That would be beautiful.
But this is beautiful. Love
So we're
this.
gonna take this to the oven. Yeah. I'm gonna just pop it back here actually. I'm gonna do a little
Do-si-do.
swapperoo.
Oh, this
Ooh,
looks
yeah.
so good. I love it because oftentimes you think of citrus as
Thanks,
being
Mary.
something you're going to use in a sweet dish, but it's so good with savory.
Exactly. So
Look at
there you have
that.
it. It gets nice and brown,
Yeah.
right?
I love that.
Everyone can always use another weeknight chicken dinner, in my
It's true.
opinion.
Our
Yeah.
chicken thigh dinner is always actually even the sauce would be great with the pork too.
Exactly.
Yeah, really
and
beautiful.
then we're gonna whisk in a little bit of butter just to sort of mount the sauce and make it nice and shiny and delicious.
Beautiful.
Right?
As that melts in, it gets creamy and beautiful.
And you know what, Mary? I'm gonna pass you the chicken. We can pop it on the rice there.
Okay, for sure. Okay, so you're just going to serve this up with a little bit of steamed rice.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Some noodles would be good, whatever you sort of have on hand.
Like an egg noodle.
Yes.
Yeah, I love an egg noodle. Beautiful. We're really getting that butter in there. Yeah.
Get it in there.
Get
And then
it
a little
in
bit
there.
of sauce on top of that. Oh, can I do it?
Let me do this. Dun 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 dun.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah! Look at that. It's like a glaze.
Yes,
It's like
yeah.
with the honey, it's got that beautiful glaze to it. That is absolutely stunning. Okay, last but not least, I was really interested you talking about using AI.
Yes.
To reduce your food waste.
Yeah, so chefs are always thinking about the inventory they have in their kitchen. It helps to reduce food waste. Home cooks sometimes miss this part, but we can use AI to figure out what to do with things that we have in our pantry or our freezer that we're not sure how to use. So I know people can be nervous of AI, but it really can be a great tool if you put it to use. So I asked AI, what can I do with a bunch of leftover cereal? And we're gonna make these delicious cereal chocolate bark bars.
Okay, let's do it, yeah.
Okay. So we have some chocolate that's melted here. It also has a little bit of shortening in it, which helps to give it that glossy, glow.
Love that.
And we're literally just gonna pour all that leftover cereal, whatever you have in your cupboard, it could be corn, it could be oats, it could be rice.
Could be the brand
It
stuff.
could be the, oh
so
yeah.
you're like, wow, that's healthy.
Incidentally, I love a brand
I do too.
bud.
I am not
okay?
mad at a brand
I love
bud.
it.
Yeah.
You could also
Some
put
blueberries on there?
Yes,
Ooh, yeah.
leftover nuts, leftover dried fruit, whatever you like.
I love that.
You mix this up, and then you're going to pop it onto a pan lined with parchment paper, and you have a little lovely snack to share with your family or not.
Like, yeah. Like, check that out.
Yeah, really nice, right?
Beautiful. Okay, and then this is the best part of it.
Yeah.
You just get to break it.
I know,
Which is
break
fun.
it.
Yeah. Oh, I love this,
Right?
Andrea. Okay, I'm gonna take a bite. Cheers to you, my friend. Let's give it a go. I love cereal.
Right?
I love cereal in any which way, and this is a very fun way.
Delightful.
Andrea Bucket, thank you so
Neighbor.
much. Great job. That was awesome. Teaching us to shop and cook like a pro. We gotta take a break. We'll be right back. Crispy cornflake cookies.
Up next, from choosing tile to transforming a whole room, we're helping you shop for your home like a design pro. Don't go anywhere. Monday, the good stuff is all new. It's Rad or Fad, Time Saver Edition. We've got the buzziest food gadgets trending right now, and we're putting them to the test live. Plus, beauty pro Nikki Strachan is here with the latest products. That's Monday on an all-new episode.
If you're looking to tile a bathroom, kitchen, or entryway, Here's designer Kasia Wlasic with her pro tips.
Tile is one of the biggest design decisions that you'll make, and designers shop for it very intentionally. Today, I'm going to show you how to shop for tile, what to look for, what to ask, and how to avoid costly mistakes. Not only does the store have the most beautiful tiles, but they also have Charlie. Hi, Charlie. My first tip when shopping for tiles is to come prepared. You want to make sure that it coordinates with everything within the space. So, bring in photos of the current space, bring in a floor plan with measurements, and any samples that you're considering or might have already committed to. My next tip, function first, style second. You really want to ask the proper questions. Is this tile suitable for wall or floor application? Can it work in a high traffic area, or is it only suitable for low traffic? And most importantly, slip resistance. This is key when applying it to a bathroom or an entry. Next tip is size, scale, and layout. Tile size matters more than people think. If you go with a large format tile, you'll have a nice, modern, clean look because you'll have fewer grout lines. If you go with a smaller tile, you're defining the pattern more and creating more grout throughout the space, which in the end will give you more grip. Based on the measurements of your space, a large format tile may not fit efficiently. You might have more cuts, too much waste, and in the end, that will cost you more money. Think about pattern installation. It makes such a huge difference. You can either do stacked, herringbone, classic offset. There's so many to choose from. My next tip is finish impacts upkeep. A matte tile will look nice and calm and soft, and it can hide watermarks, but it could be a little bit more difficult to clean. A shinier tile will look more luxe and be easier to clean, however, could be a lot more slippery. Grout truly does change everything. A matching grout to the tile will create a nice, soft, seamless feel, but a contrasting grout can have a huge impact on your space. It will really create that wow factor in your style and your design. My last tip is test before committing. Always ask to take some samples home with you. Your samples will appear different once you bring them home. And as a rule of thumb, always order extra. You need this for cuts, any future repairs, and remember, once a tile is discontinued, it's gone forever. So order more.
Intimidating thing to get into. So thanks for taking us through that.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
It was so good. Okay, now I love the fact that we talked about tiles, but there's so many different finishes we can use to kind of transform our space. We're going to talk about wood today
is
in studio.
all wood.
Yeah.
Wood is amazing. It adds so much warmth, so much texture into your space. So first up are these gorgeous wood panels that I have here on the wall. So these are supplied by a store out in Mississauga called Aspen Wood Floors. Absolutely love them. Mainly because they carry top quality Canadian brands with Canadian sourced and Canadian manufactured products, which is amazing. So first up, we have these fantastic panels. They carry these panels. They're by a company called Finium that are located out in Quebec. They all carry Canadian wood as well. And you can really see with these panels how intricate they are, how much they would add to your space. You can use them as a focal wall in a living room, a dining room, a bedroom, for example. One of my favorite is this one here. It's got that very architectural mid-century modern vibe where it sort of looks like a Frank Lloyd Wright replica of something. So it's a really, really beautiful way to inject some pattern and some color. They also carry reclaimed wood, which I absolutely love. Now, these are century-old planks.
Whoa.
You will not have the same plank that somebody down the street who bought the same product will have. So it's very one of a kind, very unique, a really great way to add in a statement. This company also has a reforestation commitment, which means that they've branded with a company called One Tree Plant, which means for every order shipped, a tree is planted.
Oh, that's great. That's so
right?
cool.
While you shop, You're doing a good thing.
I love that. And also using wood that's 100 years old. It's already been cut down. We got it.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Fantastic. Okay, let's talk a little bit about wood flooring in particular.
Yes, wood flooring, especially engineered wood flooring, is really taking center stage right now, and a lot of people are opting for patterns, specifically herringbone, which is what's on the left, and chevron. Now, just to tell you the difference between the two, herringbone are rectangular planks that are angled and arranged in a zigzag, while chevron are planks that are angled at the cuts to allow you for that clean V shape. So it's a little bit more modern. So depending on what style you like, you can pick between the two. But a lot of people are using this for open concept spaces to define a certain area. For example, a dining room. If you don't want to do carpet or an area rug underneath, you can opt for a pattern.
Oh, cool.
And then use the regular straight planks for the remainder of the space.
Oh, neat. That's cool.
The patterns also look fantastic in a hallway. If you were to do regular planks throughout the house, and then in your hallway, emphasize it with one of these patterns.
I love that. That's such a fun idea. Okay, speaking of like straight lines, let's talk about some vertical wall wood panels as well.
Yes, these are fantastic. So these are from another Canadian company called Andor Willow, which are based out of Toronto. And I absolutely love their product because they're very trendy. Now, with them, they've got a great online presence. So you can go to andorwillow.com, shop for their products, get inspired by their images. Now, if you're in the West, East Coast, anywhere in between, they ship nationwide. The other great thing, it's free shipping, which is a bonus for shopping, I think. Yeah. But if you look at some of the panels that they have, I've got some examples here. They're very lightweight, but they're very trendy. You've got some that are fluted. You have some that are ribbed. They come in different finishes. You've got the light oak, the walnut. You even have ones that are primed white, which really allow you to customize your space because then you can already paint it whatever color you want to paint them. The other thing that I really love is they have rigid panels that are easy to work with. Again, this is not for a skilled carpenter. This is your DIY fun project. But they also have these, Mary, look.
Oh, they bend.
The flexible panels.
Oh, to go around like a corner.
Yes.
Nice. Okay,
to
cool.
go around a corner, to go around an island that's curved. But my favorite, those very unattractive but yet extremely important support posts that we have in our basements, right? How many times we don't know what to do with it? This is perfect. This will really elevate that.
I love that.
Yeah.
Very cool. Okay, now let's talk about what's going on behind me because this is like the big version.
Yes, so this is a panel from Andor Willow, and it's slatted. And as you can see, it really adds a lot of, texture and a lot of warmth to a space. Great for a hallway, great for a mudroom. You could also apply it in your bedroom as a focal wall. But what I really love are these little hooks that come with it because you can get the panels, add the hooks in, and they're really simple to add in, and simply hang your jacket from it.
Super low profile.
Yes.
I love this.
Yeah.
This would be great for an entryway.
Fantastic for an entryway, fantastic for your kids. The hooks hold up to 15 pounds, so they're not, nothing like super, super duper heavy.
Yeah.
But they're fantastic because they really help you get organized, and they come with the little
Gadget to put it in.
There's no drilling involved.
Nice.
Super simple, super easy.
Fantastic, Kasha. Thanks so
Thanks
much.
so much.
Great. We got to take a break. We'll be right back.
Still ahead, want to get the best deals online without getting tricked by the algorithm? Winston's got the secrets. That's coming right up.
Here to help us shop online like a pro to get the best deals, it's Winston C. Hey, Winston.
Hi, Mary. Good to see you.
Oh, it's so good to see you. Okay, so you're going to be helping us kind of beat the algorithm today.
Yes.
Okay, feeling that. Basically, so we can keep more money in our pocket.
We can, and there's so many great tricks to put that money back in your pocket, and I love free money. And we're gonna play a little game along the way.
Oh, we've got a game. Okay, that's why we've got these handy-dandy paddles.
Yeah.
All right, Winston, what's the game? What are we playing?
Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna give you two facts, two factoids, and you're gonna tell me which is true, A or B.
Ooh.
And we're gonna dispel some online shopping myths.
Okay.
Are we ready?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm feeling it. Okay, first up, we're going to talk about online price changes and
Yes.
stuff.
How can online prices change? So our two facts, we've got stat A. Over 60% of major online retailers use dynamic pricing that can change based on your device location or login status. Or B, Online prices can change automatically between visits, even if the shopper doesn't change anything. We've got some guesses already. What do you
I
think?
think I'm saying A.
Okay, okay.
I don't know. Okay. Honestly, it looks like a mix. It's a mix.
It is a good mix.
Yeah.
And you know what? You all have a good point, but it's actually B.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Okay.
So we've got 2 items here. What I actually like to do oftentimes is when I go online, I will open another window and put it into incognito mode and put the same item up. And sometimes you will have a different price.
Okay.
Sometimes retailers know if you're loyal to them, they're not going to offer you that same discount as if you're a completely new shopper and they want to try to get your sale.
Oh, that bugs
Okay?
me.
So it's a good idea to sometimes log in,
Yeah.
log out, and even try to open it in a different window or a different browser, and you might save yourself a few dollars.
Oh, I
here and
love
there.
it. That's a great tip,
Tricky,
Winston.
tricky,
I
right?
love that. Okay, your next kind of point is about putting your online shopping cart on pause. Okay, tell me more. Tell me
so
more.
stat A, we're going to play this game again. Shoppers who wait 24 hours after adding items to their cart are up to 40% more likely to receive a discount or a free shopping offer. Or B, waiting 24 hours guarantees the price will drop on most online purchases.
Okay, everyone is saying A.
A unanimous A.
Are we right?
And you guys are correct. I don't know if you've noticed this, but sometimes I will put something into a cart and I will walk away. I'll go do something else or I'll check on it later. And then I will get an email in my inbox saying, hey, you've left this item in your cart.
Yeah.
Do you want to come back? And if you come back, we'll give you an extra 15% off.
Yeah.
Or we'll give you free shipping. This is a good opportunity to take advantage of an extra deal, especially if you haven't shopped with that retailer before. So my tip here is waiting pays.
Love this.
Give yourself a minute. Put whatever you want in the cart and see if they'll give you a little bit of an extra
Ooh,
something
I
to
like
come
that.
back.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, next up, we're going to talk about stacking our digital savings.
Yes, and this has something to do with those online coupons and promo codes. So let's go back to our game. Our stat A, more than half of online shoppers use at least 2 discounts, like a promo code plus a cashback on a single purchase, or B, retailers automatically block purchases that use more than 1 discount. This is a tricky one. Interesting. A or B?
I don't know, because now I'm mad.
This might be a little bit of a trick question.
Yeah.
What if you had to pick one, what'd you pick?
I'm feeling mad, so I'm going to say B.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the right answer is A.
Okay.
And it's not that B is wrong,
Yeah.
but a lot of websites do not allow you to use more than 1 promo
Yeah.
code. But the trick or tip here is that you can stack different types of items. So say you've got an item that's $200. What I like to do is check those coupon sites like Rakuten, Air Canada has one with Aeroplan. You might be able to get a little extra cash back there. Then check your credit cards. Your credit cards often have bonuses
Yeah.
and offers if you shop online. If you add them to your credit card and then charge it to your credit card, you can get an extra a bonus there. And of course, a lot of websites offer free shipping. And every dollar counts. So stack your discounts wherever you can and bring that price down.
I love this.
A lot of people forget.
Yeah, I was going to say, moral of the story currently is I'm terrible at this game. Okay, next up, we're going to talk about checking resellers.
There's still time to redeem yourself,
Thank you.
Mary.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're checking resellers online. So now we're talking about large items like appliances. Mattresses are often cheaper refurbished or through resale platforms than buying new online. So that's option A. Or option B, online prices are always lower because retailers save money on physical stores.
We've got mostly A, couple B's.
Yeah, and you guys are right. If you got A, A is the right answer here. And the tip here is not everything is cheaper online and not everything is best purchased online. So when you think of something like a refrigerator, you might find the MSRP, which is the retail price, online. But then if you look in store, you'll oftentimes find really good sales for appliances. But if you look online or go in store, a refurbished one will offer a further discount. So online isn't always the cheapest, especially when you're shopping those big ticket items. And I don't know if you're like me, sometimes I just want to go in store and open that refrigerator
Yes.
or try that mattress to see just how comfortable it is. I don't want to buy a mattress online.
No, a mystery mattress, not necessarily for me.
I like a very specific kind of a mattress and I want to try it before I buy it.
Okay, I love it. All right, right, now we are going to talk about when we're at the checkout. You're saying slow down.
Slow it down.
At the checkout.
Yeah, so our last question here, stat A. Shoppers who buy within 5 minutes of seeing a product are more likely to pay the highest price. Or B, slower shoppers who compare just one other site often save more money than shoppers who use just a single promo code. You guys are good.
Okay.
Mary got this one right.
Yeah, I did.
The answer is B. And this really goes back to the tip that comparison shopping is always so smart. We've talked about so many different sites like Flip. Flip is a great app that allows you to comparison shop everything from appliances to
groceries.
Technology, groceries. So do that comparison check, because if you give yourself just a couple minutes to check the pricing, you will often find a better deal somewhere. And there's so many great local Canadian retailers that offer further discounts than what you might find in those big box retailers. So shop local when you can.
Fantastic, Winston. I love it. That's how you shop online like a pro. Thanks, Winston. Great job.
Mary.
We got to take a break. We'll be right back.
Coming up, a fashion insider's guide to shopping smarter, buying better, and nailing your style. That's up next.
You've got to learn how to shop like a pro. Style expert Natalie Sexton takes us to the mall to show us what to look for.
Hey, I'm Natalie Sexton, and today I'm at the Eaton Center. I'm going to share all of my tips and tricks on how to shop like a pro. First up, Simon's. Let's go. Pastels for spring? Groundbreaking. Pastel cardigans are going to be a hero in your wardrobe. You can wear them buttoned up, you can wear them open with a layer underneath, or you can tie them over your shoulders. If you're not feeling the pastels quite yet, choose a classic color. I love this deep red, and it's color blocked already for you. Fashion forward, easy peasy. Pair this with all of your basics. When it comes to outerwear, we all need to have a statement coat in our wardrobe. Key to wearing a bold color like this, though, is we want a simple construction. So this just has a sleek silhouette, the shoulder seams are hitting exactly where they should, 2 simple buttons and flat pockets. I think I'm gonna have to take this one home with me. If bright color isn't your thing, that's okay. You can still make a statement by choosing a plaid or a houndstooth. This is the perfect option when a blazer isn't going to be quite warm enough. I never have a bad purse day, and I love that we're seeing purses done in this beautiful icy blue. It's so current, it's so easy to wear. We can take this from work to the weekend. If you're feeling a little more daring, which I always am, how about some animal print in your handbag? A classic shape like this, done in neutral tones. Choose whatever animal speaks to you. I think I'm taking both home with me. Well, my work is done at Simon's, but we need to add some great basics and staples into the mix, so let's head over to H&M. I always find the best denim at H&M and for the best price points. This spring, if you're going to add one new pair of jeans into the mix, I would suggest a pair of dark denim. You could go for a classic cut like this. Love the simple pocket placement in the back. If you want to go a little more trend forward, go for a trouser style. I love this nod to the 70s, the flat pockets in the front, the darting makes them look so expensive, but they're not. A great blazer makes any look polished. If you already have a classic black blazer in the mix, another great neutral option is doing a pinstripe in a light color. Want to know a stylish secret? Come closer. I have a tip for you when you're choosing suiting. Give it the squeeze test. You want to wrinkle the fabric up in your hand for a few seconds, let it go. No wrinkles, we're buying the jacket.
Well, I'm going to continue shopping, and I will meet you in studio with more style tips and some cute looks too. I'll see you there. Bye.
That was so fun.
I loved that.
I left with almost everything that I showed you. No joke.
She's buying what she's selling. I love it so much. No, such great tips. But now you're going to show us kind of how ways to style some of these pieces.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I brought you a little bit of everything today to studio.
Okay,
yes.
fantastic. And if you like anything you're about to see, just scan the QR code on your screen. Okay, first up, we're going to talk about bold color.
Absolutely.
We're going to see that on a book. Come on out.
Okay.
This is very good.
Okay,
So cool.
She really does. She always does. And then like adding all of these beautiful colors on her, it's like boom, right? So I talked to you about the statement coat. Here's a great option in doing it in a pastel. So we're still adding some color in, but if you don't want to do like a bold color or a bold print, this is one that will work with all of the neutrals in your wardrobe. But I wanted to show you that you can also pair the pastels with bold color, like those bold knits that I was chatting about. Throw the cardigan over the shoulder too. Wear it like a scarf. We're multitasking here. And then we have to show the pants. I'm going to get you to open the jacket a little.
Nice.
Okay, so a pleather pant, not leather, pleather.
Yeah.
Pleather, easy to wash. You know, wash it in cold, hang them dry. Maybe instead of classic black, a maroon like this.
These
will
are
still
great.
act as a neutral. These are from RW & Co. Like really great price point as well. And then I love, love, love the boots. So this is something I always say, go for a nude boot in your wardrobe. They're elevated. It's a great option for instead of doing like chocolate brown or black, especially going into the spring months too.
Yeah.
And if there's a matching bag in the store, at Call It Spring, I'm getting the matching bag as well, right? It just looks expensive, right? It just looks more elevated. And then it was all about adding those beautiful accessories too. Playing with those colors in her rings, you can see there. That's literally, I saw the rings and that's what inspired this entire outfit for me.
We got the red and blue.
The red and blue in there, and the glasses. I mean, when I found the matching sunnies, I was like on the way out of the mall. Oh, we need those
Oh, we
too.
need those. The sunnies make the outfit
Absolutely.
for sure. Great job. Okay,
Thank you.
Thanks so much. Great job.
Thank you.
Oh, good. I love that.
So
And
good.
I love the cardigan as the scarf. Double whammy.
Multitask.
So good.
Absolutely.
Okay, next up we're going to take a look at a modern classic. We're going to see that on Janice. Come on out.
Yes, this is fun.
Okay, this is
Right?
cool.
Okay, Janice. I know, I love this outfit.
Yeah.
As soon as I got this on her, it was just like, okay,
Yeah.
yes, yes, yes. So I talked to you about blazers. I think a navy blazer is such a great option. And it's funny, we tend to shy away from navy, and certainly pairing navy and black together. I get asked that question all the time. Can I do that? Yes, please do that.
Yeah.
It's so fashion forward. You likely have both of those colors in your wardrobe. With this blazer, it's actually a single button regular blazer. What I did was fold the one collar over and then pinned it with some brooches. So
Nice.
completely changed the shape of it. And then I just layered a bunch of belts
I
around
love
to
that.
create that beautiful shape. Like think about belts you may already have in your wardrobe here, right? And you can mix and match, create really fun looks. And I got the matching pants from RW & Co. They also have a trouser, they had a capri, and then they had this great cigarette style pant. Buy one pair that matches. Then you have a full suit, and then you have pieces that you can mix and match. And then silver accessories. Like pile on the silver. I'm a yellow gold gal, but silver just makes things look edgy.
Yeah, I was going to
Right?
say, it's got a bit of an edge
Like
to
the
it.
shoe,
Yes.
I mean, we can't go wrong with
So
a silver
cool.
loafer.
A
Amazing.
silver loafer, I'm
Yes.
obsessed. And these little socks, so
So
good.
cute, right?
So cute.
Those details.
100%. Janice, great job. You look awesome. So cool. All right, now our final look
Yes.
is off-duty chic, and we're going to see that on Chin. Come on out.
Love this. I love this.
So good. This is like you see Chin walking down the street, and you're like, Chin looks cool.
Yeah, like who's
Yeah.
that girl?
Yeah,
Okay, Chin. I love this. This is your like weekend. If you think about it, this is very simply a t-shirt and jeans, right? And then it's about adding some great accessories into the mix. Talking about coats, I think a cropped coat, a boxy shaped coat is a great one to add in your wardrobe. Doing a pop of color still, but a jewel tone, like I had said about the pastels. Jewel tones as well will mix and match with everything that you've already got. I have a little tee underneath. That's from Reitman's. They've got really great quality tees there, like very inexpensive too. Throw some color in there. Chocolate brown's a beautiful color all year round. The denim. I talked about dark denim. We're seeing these really big cuffed denim styles
Very
right now.
70s, like you said,
Totally
too. Yeah.
70s. What I love about this though is great. We wear them cuffed now, and say that trend, trends come and go. You let the cuff down, and then you can wear them as a regular jean. So you're not committed to it that way. We're seeing, okay, the scarf, I do have to talk about the silk scarf. It is the accessory of 2026, and I love it, like around the waist like that with the jeans. I just think it adds that little interest piece. You instantly look like fashion girl.
Yeah.
And mix and match some animal print like I talked about. We've got the animal print bag. You can see that we've got the embossed boots as well, the reptile. The more animal print, the better.
I agree. It's my favorite neutral.
Perfect.
Favorite neutral in the world.
Exactly.
Thanks so much, Chin. Great job. Natalie, that was awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mary. We got to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Here with 5 pro tips for buying a home is real estate broker Jaden Kennedy. Hey, Jaden. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
I am doing fantastic. Okay, I'm really pumped about this. You're so great at giving professional tips about real estate in an interesting world. You're very good at this.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so we're going to get in. Your first pro tip is so important. You say to know how much home you can actually afford.
Yes, so the first thing you want to do when buying a house is get pre-approved. The pre-approval will let you know your exact budget and what you can afford on a regular basis. A lot of people, they go house shopping, they don't get pre-approved, they fall in love with the property, and then they find out that the bank won't loan them enough money to purchase it. So by getting pre-approved, it helps avoid any disappointment, and it shows the seller that you're also serious about buying the house. Now, what I will say is a lot of people get pre-approved and they try to purchase at the maximum of their budget, but the thing is, that just tells you what the bank will give you, not necessarily what you would be comfortable paying on a monthly basis. So always make sure you budget for that.
That's a great tip. I know when my husband and I were buying a house, it was, you got pre-approved for X amount, and I was like, we're gonna go lower than that.
Lower than that,
Yeah.
exactly. And like a lot of pros, what they'll do is they'll take a look at the monthly mortgage payment, but also the utilities, the insurance, the upkeep of the property, just to make sure that you are gonna be comfortable and you're not gonna lose your house because you can't afford it, right?
Fantastic. That's such a great tip. Okay, so your next one is to know when you're going into homes or whatever you're looking to buy, cosmetic versus costly. What do you mean by that?
Yes, this is a huge thing, especially for first-time home buyers. A lot of people walk into a house, they can't see past the paint or the flooring.
Yeah.
But what I recommend is if you can see past the smaller things, you could actually get properties that other people would overlook and for a pretty good price. So if you're looking at flooring, paint, light fixtures, I consider those cosmetic and cheaper fixes.
Yeah.
What you should really focus on is structural issues. So you're looking at like the roof, the foundation, the windows, HVAC, plumbing, electrical, things that will cost you a lot of money down the line.
It's true. I feel like you go into houses or you go into things and you that stuff's all the boring stuff. You want to see how it looks, but the way it looks is easily fixable.
Exactly, and a lot of pros know this, so that's why they're able to capitalize on opportunities like this. And a lot of pros set about 1% of their purchase price aside annually for maintenance costs. So this could be replacing appliances, updating the roof, etc. So if you buy a property that's $800,000, you put aside $8,000 a year for maintenance, and that will ensure that you're set.
Oh, that's so smart. I love that. Okay, next up, you want us to rely on data, not list prices. What does that mean?
Yes, okay, so I don't know if you've ever seen online, a property's listed for $300,000 and then it sells for $500,000.
Yes.
A lot of the time, sellers list properties at a strategic price to get as much attention as possible. So they won't actually sell for that price. So what you want to do in order to avoid, having false expectations is looking at recently sold properties in the area to get an idea of what buyers will pay for that property. You can then offer based off of that and not the list price.
Okay, I love that. That's a really, really great tip. All right, next up, we're going to talk about the seller. Understanding the seller's motivation and the listing's history, the actual place's history.
Yes, so one of the main things you want to understand is why the seller is selling their property. A lot of sellers right now, they bought the property during the peak where we had COVID, and now they're offloading the property for a loss. If the seller can't afford their property and they need to sell, sometimes they prefer a quick closing as opposed to a higher purchase price. So if you know the seller needs to sell, you can sort of leverage that. Another thing is how long the property has been on the market for. If the property's been on the market for a longer time, statistics show that the property will sell for less. So if you can negotiate with the seller and leverage their situation, that will help also.
That makes a lot of sense. I never thought about the fact that your closing date is also kind of your negotiation, like how fast you're closing.
It's huge because here's another situation. Say that the seller purchased a property already and they need their funds by a certain date. If you know that, if there's an offer that's $50,000 higher, higher than yours, but they don't accommodate the closing, you might actually get the property because you can accommodate the seller's closing.
Very cool.
So that's something that's important too.
Yeah.
Seller motivation, you might also be able to see it based off of the listing history and how many times they've reduced the prices.
Yeah.
So I would say that pros definitely pay attention to not only the property, but the seller situation, just to make sure they can get as good of a deal as possible.
Okay, fantastic.
One more quick tidbit.
Yeah.
A lot of my clients too right now, they're getting good deals on properties if it is an estate sale. So this means the original owner of the property passed away and either a family member or next of kin is selling the house for them. A lot of times the next of kin or family, they just want to get rid of the property and start a new chapter. So a lot of the time they don't necessarily look for the highest sale price either.
Okay, yeah, makes sense. Okay, and then we also have, say we're buying a condo for something like that.
Yes.
You want us to review the status certificate. What is the status certificate?
Yes, so this is like the holy grail when you're going to buy a condo.
Okay.
I think a lot of buyers aren't familiar with it, but it's a document that outlines the financial, structural, and legal health of the condo. Now, you could go into a condo unit and love the unit itself, but there's certain things that you can't see that are on the back end that you're gonna wanna have your lawyer to review. Now, this document's typically about, I would say maybe like 50 to 100 or so pages. So you will pay a lawyer some money, maybe $200 to $300 to review it. But it's really important to know this information because if the savings of the condo, for example, is low and a big issue comes up, that might result in you paying a $10,000, for example, lump sum when you're in the property. That could also make the property less saleable down the road. And if, for example, there's outstanding lawsuits, that could actually prevent your bank from wanting to give you money in order to purchase the property. So by understanding the legal, financial, and structural stability of the condo, you will be protected long term.
Okay, fantastic. Jaden, such great advice.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We gotta take a break. We'll be right back. That was so interesting.
Stick around. Mary and the team are taste testing a zero waste recipe you won't believe. Don't go anywhere.
It's a Winston C. and Andrea Bucket's here again. I feel like I brought you here to be my support in this. Winston, we are talking about a recipe that's kind of viral right now.
Yes.
It's a viral no-waste recipe. Can you tell us a bit about what this is?
Well, and the idea of no waste and zero waste is really important.
I love that.
Sustainable snacks, really a big thing right now. The idea of this is using your banana peels. We love bananas, we eat them all the time. But what if you used your banana peel instead of throwing it away?
The peel, though.
The peel.
Okay.
This is something that a Instagram and TikToker, and his name is Max Lamana, 1.3 million followers.
Wow.
And he has created an entire account all about this, saving your scraps and making it into food. So this is one of the recipes. They're brownies, and you use blended banana peels in the actual brownie. And banana peels have dietary fiber, so it's actually good for you too.
Yeah.
So we have some here. We're going to try it.
Okay.
Are we?
I have low expectations for this.
Keep your expectations managed.
Okay.
We're gonna
You know what?
try
Very
it.
moist.
Very
Very
moist.
moist. Very. Oh, okay.
Ready? Just one, two, three.
I mean, it's
What do you think?
it also
should
has a lot of
show.
hair.
It's a little hairy.
Do you see the fibers in this? Can you see? Can we do a little close up just right? Do you see the banana peel fibers? You
It's
can
good
see
for your
them?
digestion. It's
First
good
of all,
for you.
I wouldn't call it a brownie. I would call it fudge.
Yes.
also, no.
I would call it a crime.
High five for that.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
A for effort.
You know what?
A for
I
effort.
love a no-waste cooking. To be honest, it does not taste as bad as I thought it would. The texture
Right.
is not great.
No.
You know what? Cheers to you. I love a no-waste cooking. Personally, I'm just going to make chicken stock out of my vegetable scraps. Thank you both so much for today. That's our show. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. For